Just because winter is over doesn't mean you can't still enjoy some Idaho snow. In fact, in less than a 3-hour drive from here is one of the coldest places in the continental U.S. The town of Stanley, Idaho is consistently the coldest place in the country on any given day. On average, Stanley experiences 270 days a year where the temperature hits below freezing. One year, this tiny mountain town even got down to negative 50 degrees, which is crazy to think about considering Stanley is one of my absolute favorite places to visit in the summer. The views of the Sawtooths are breathtaking and very easy to enjoy while hanging out at Redfish Lake. It is so stunning and so much fun. And every time I go, I pretty much live on the water or on the hiking trails, which are equally stunning, but currently covered in snow. I don't think it's fair that I've only visited Stanley during their few warm months. The town has a population of 63 people, and even though it's small, I know it has a lot to offer year-round. So today we're going to brave the cold weather to experience this amazing place from a different perspective and uncover all of the really fun things you can do in Stanley, even when it's negative 8 degrees outside. But before we can tackle this 130-mile drive, we need to make sure we're safe. The weather might be nice here in Boise, but that doesn't mean the mountain roads won't get dangerous once we get closer to Stanley. So we're gonna take a quick pit stop to make sure our car is equipped to handle the icy conditions.
Hi, welcome to La Schwab.
Hi. There is a lot of snow in the forecast for today's drive, so I explained that combined with the windy roads was making me really nervous.
Something like doing our free pre-trip safety check is especially important when you're taking a trip to places like Stanley or anywhere else that you want to go. And really what it does is it gives you the peace of mind on your trip that you know everything's going to be okay with your car.
The safety check only takes about a half hour, and it covers all the bases.
We check the condition of your tires, your brakes, your shocks and struts, your front suspension, your batteries, and of course your wiper blades.
Once I was sure my car could handle the roads,
Thanks for coming in.
we were off. Getting my car checked helped take some of the stress off the drive, which was pretty tense considering we could barely see the actual road. But once we neared the end of our 3-hour journey, the sky finally cleared up and revealed gorgeous views of the Sawtooths, and we got to enjoy that scenery all the way up to our lodge. We're spending this weekend at Mountain Village Resort. It's located in downtown Stanley and is home to one of the most beautiful hot springs I've ever seen in my life. But before we can get to that, we have to check into our room and get ready for our action-packed day.
Oh my god! Wait, this is so cute. Ready? I just like face planted.
Yeah,
That wasn't as graceful as I thought it was gonna be.
it was not.
But I'm excited for snowshoeing and for a hot spring.
Once we changed into warmer clothes, we headed to a local rental shop to get some snowshoes.
Perfect. Thank you. Awesome, you too.
And then we were off to Park Creek, a cross-country ski trail with beautiful views of the Sawtooths.
A dead sprint, go.
I feel so weird, like a robot.
This is so beautiful.
The groomed trails go on for about 10 miles, but we're just gonna see how far we can get today, considering how cold it is.
My nostrils are freezing together. Didn't know that was possible, but I guess it is. My hair is frozen. My nose is frozen. I am frozen. Okay, he has the right idea. He's going a lot faster than I am.
After making it about a half mile, I decided to turn around.
I do not have the necessary skills to survive out here, so I'm gonna call it. But this is really pretty.
I wasn't the only one struggling here, though.
I gave it my all, but I can't do it. It's too cold. It is -8 degrees. Look at this. My hair is freezing from my breath. From my breath. That's not, I'm not okay with that. So I want to leave. I want to go to the hot spring. When is the hot spring? Not soon enough.
But our walk back wasn't without some bruises.
-8 isn't as cool and exciting as it sounds. It's just cold. Stand down. Why is it? I cannot please. I can't walk in these. I'm so over this. I don't want to do this anymore. I've been hit. First time snowshoeing. Very pretty, but like a little harder than it looks like. I don't know. Or I just suck at everything I do. It's more likely the second one, but at least I'm trying, right? Help. Please help me. Just I don't want to film anymore. I just need help.
Luckily, I did get some help and was able to make it to the car. And back to the lodge. Hot springs, here we go. Let's change. Luckily, the hot springs are only a 5-minute walk from the hotel, and the path is beyond beautiful, just covered in a lot of snow.
Stay on the marked path. Okay. This literally does not look real. This is insane. This is gorgeous. Oh. Okay, look at this. Okay, casual. Okay, I'm ready to go in.
Let's do it.
I just want to like jump head first, but I know that's not a good idea.
In your winter jacket and snow pants.
Basically, yeah.
I'm glad I resisted the urge to do that because the water was toasty.
Like, actually.
That's hot. Yeah, that's like actually hot.
So I ended up having to ease my way in.
My feet feel like they're being cooked for dinner, and then my top half feels like it's freezing to death in Antarctica, so I'm just trying to work through that.
Some of us may have had a less complicated time getting in.
This feels nice.
But I did make it eventually.
This is so cool.
The really nice thing about staying at Mountain Village Resort is that access to the hot springs is free. But it is important to note that you'll need to make a reservation for your soak, and there is a time limit.
We get an hour, but what happens if we don't eat?
The answer is that another group will show up to take your place. We got to enjoy the scenery alone, but if you have a group of less than 6 people, you might be paired with other people to enjoy the view with, which for us included wild animals.
Are there literally just a bunch of elk outside of our hot spring? Casual?
This natural hot spring is phenomenal, and because of that, it's in high demand. Remember that just because you booked a stay at Mountain Village Resort doesn't mean you'll be guaranteed access to the hot spring. But if you are lucky enough to enjoy it, rest assured it will live up to the hype. After our hour was up, we got to walk back as the sun was setting, and it was an amazing reminder of how truly lucky we are to live in the great state of Idaho. Coming up on Hidden Gems in the Gem State, I attempt to be like this guy.
Oh my god.
We'll tell you about the amazing bike park we found just 20 minutes out of Boise and what you can expect if you go too.
Oh my god. My legs.